What's up, everyone? This is G. Thank you guys for chiming in to Real Rumble. So, looks like we got a little bit of news that I'm pretty excited about to share. Just to go ahead and before I get into it, back in, I believe it was 2022, during the whole COVID time, and there was we really got a lot of hit and misses when it comes to the Marvel Cinematic Universe and certain shows. They were really diving into the Disney Plus shows, and a lot of them were just bombing one after the other. Just weren't very good, cheesy, half pretty much half effort. I felt like with some of these, lazy writing, cheesy. It wasn't hitting the mark. Now I'm not saying that was with all of them, because we definitely got some good ones. WandaVision, Loki, but there was a special that they actually did, which I found to be really cool and really interesting. It was something totally different than what we usually expect from Marvel, and that was called Werewolf by Night. It was in black and white. They also have a colored version, and it was actually directed by a composer, Michael Giacchino, who is famously known for his score on The Batman, right? Something in a way. I know my singing voice is terrible, but I mean, just the composer that he did with that, and then him coming into this, which you can see his work is definitely done well with this project. But as a director, I thought he did a phenomenal job, and this was about 45 minutes long. If you haven't got a chance to see it, I highly recommend you go and watch it. It is very cool, very fun. There's going to be some characters that you're going to be introduced to that I'm sure are going to play a part in Marvel going forward. If anybody's ever heard of Midnight Suns, where you have Werewolf by Night, Elsa Bloodstone, a Man-Thing, along with some other characters as well, Blade, Moon Knight, those are some other characters that are, of course, part of the Midnight Suns. However, this is opening up the monster universe of Marvel, which I think is a really cool element of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You have the gods, you have your heroes, but then we also got monsters. It's a whole supernatural side of Marvel, which is really cool. That's where, of course, Ghost Rider comes in. So all of this, this is only, I feel, the start of that side of Marvel, and I'm really excited for it. There was a report, I think a few months ago, actually, where Marvel is expected to move forward with a Midnight Suns type of project. We know we got Ghost Rider coming. We know that Blade's going to eventually arrive. We already have gotten Moon Knight, and people are begging for Moon Knight to come back. And then now we also have Werewolves by Night. And so Werewolf by Night and all of that is going to interconnect, and it is going to be absolutely nuts when that does happen. Doctor Strange is, of course, a character that blends in with the Midnight Suns. Cleo, remember the Charlie Theron's character at the end of Doctor Strange 2? So Marvel is setting up something to do it here, and I'm really excited. Well, news broke today that Midnight Suns, or I'm sorry, not Midnight Suns, but Werewolf by Night will be getting a sequel with Michael Giacchino returning as the director. I think this is really, really cool news. I'm curious to hear what your opinions down in the comments below, but it is confirmed to be in development. Returning director. So I'm curious what they do. Are they going to make it a special? Or are they going to turn it into a movie? Is it going to be a series, right? Maybe that was like a kind of a test run. But I do recommend anybody who hasn't seen Werewolf by Night, please go and see it. It's in black and white. Yeah, that's old school. You might not be used to that, but it is awesome. And just to give a little context, Werewolf by Night is pretty much Elsa Bloodstone. She is coming home after her father's death. And of course, he is in possession of what is called the Bloodstone. The Bloodstone, of course, gives a warrior worthy enough to hold it pretty much power to of course, kill all these supernatural beings, right? And then there's some other, and they're pretty much a hunt is going to be who is going to be pretty much holding of the blood, who's going to be in possession of the Bloodstone, and she, of course, has to earn it. And it is just really, really fun, action-packed, I think great acting. I love the aesthetics to it. And then I thought, of course, the director did a phenomenal job with the score, with the direction. And I'm really curious to see how they handle all of it, man. I am excited to go. I'm excited to see it, man. I'm excited to see it. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I definitely want to hear what you guys think. Have you seen Werewolves by Night? What did you think of it? What do you think of a sequel? Midnight Suns? Let me hear your guys' thoughts, man. Don't be shy away. I'll comment as I try to comment that back to everybody. So, man, let's have a chat about it. But guys, that is it for this video in particular. Please check back for more videos.